I guess music's something that I've always been involved in, whether it's playing or just listening to it, and it's really kind of shaped who I am since I was a kid. When I got out of high school, I failed 2 years of college, and really music was the only thing that I was really good at and enjoyed. So I don't know, the fact that I get to play the music that I want to play across the country, even though we're getting paid next to nothing, it's my dream. I love it. House shows are great because, for one, you get a lot of people that come out who maybe wouldn't normally go to shows just because, they hear it's a party or whatnot. So you get to play in front of a lot of different fan bases, I guess. Also, a lot of smaller bands get to play, so it really gives smaller bands a chance to develop because, sometimes with bigger venues, they don't get local bands on all the time, so it's really hard for younger bands to develop. But with house shows, it's what you want. Book who you want to hear, charge whatever you want, make it free. It doesn't matter. Everyone has a great time.
Music for me is, in my life, the way that I've been able to most directly feel like I'm participating in something magic, and it's real. I think it's one of the most human things that we could do as people, is to express ourselves and to express what it is to live. And so for me, my vehicle for the majority of my life at this point has been music, and there's nothing better than that. It's been the greatest honor for the last year to be able to make a living off it, and it's something that will be a part of my life.
Running out of room. Running out of time, I'm shoveling dirt, I'm moving ground so I can hide. Every now and then, I'm feeling walls come closing in. I do my best to disappear. I am the sum of all my fears. Oh, sometimes courage is as courage does, but I keep coming short. Wasted all the time that I was looking for. Wasted all the time that I was looking for. Surrounded by things, not my loved ones. Listen to voices out of box, count got one. They argue all the issues, the facts, and pull the rule. They keep on pushing, we keep fighting, and we all look like a fool. Think I'll make my own money from here now. I want color, I want quiet, I want loud. Come together, put up, shit. Together, build up, and make it last. Oh, sometimes courage is as courage does, but I keep coming short. Wasted all the time that I was looking for. Wasted all the time that I was looking for. Something's out of sync deep inside of me. Are you feeling broken? Something's out of sync deep inside of me. Are you feeling broken? Hope is a friend. keep on standing. Keep on standing. Keep on standing. Send her away. Send her away. Send her away. Send her away. Send her away.
For house shows, I think, for me personally, my worldview is such is that I'm looking at what is like the basis of our issues. Why do inequities exist between the upper and the lower class? What are the things kind of controlling us? And I think in America and all over the world, but for being a Western country, for being the last remaining superpower, we're facing a lot of fear and apathy. And the way to combat those two things is through education and access. And in so many communities, access is not granted to the arts. The arts aren't championed as something of value to youth and to the community at large. And so I think in places where all ages music, where art isn't available, or at least not available in the sense that it's affordable or there's a place to even go and experience it, house shows play an important part in continuing a tradition of the arts and giving people a place to congregate and exchange ideas. And in that way, the world progresses because of that conversation. And it doesn't happen if we don't create it. And so I'm inspired to play house shows on a regular basis because I'm getting so much out of it by seeing people strike out and do something on their own. And that takes courage and daring, and that's something that we need to see more of, especially in tough times like that.
Sorting through awful plans we're making, our permanent locations pending, on advice and time and savings, our earnings for this week, counting down to bleeding through my sleep, sitting now.
I think doing something like this is something that's it's a community effort. It's something that everyone is doing and working towards to create one awesome thing and be able to create a positive environment for people to create and for people to share and for people to talk and contribute to a scene and to a town and to a place and to something that isn't big business and something that isn't corporate and something that isn't run by people that are just in it for money or in it for fame or in it for because a company like Clear Channel would be cutting them a check or something. Like it's something that's real, it's something that's authentic, and it's something it's music in its purest form. It's just people that want to get together and do something, create something, and share something in the most like sacred and personal of spaces. Like to be invited into somebody's home, like you're in somebody's home. Like these people live here, you know what I mean? And like we're having a show in there. We're having a show in where people live, you know what I mean? And it's like the fact that we can bring that in and enjoy that and share that and all contribute to something that's so personal. That's what's important.
For a moment, I'm seeing you too clear. I'm fighting back your tears with simple spirits and jokes. But in the lines between what I read in your seat, I don't have it in me anymore to tell you I've had too much, to tell you it's time to leave. Because that was then and this is now. Because truth be told, we have weirded out. Everyone we know. It's probably for the best. I
I'd never write your name by mine, but I can't just spell that out this time. It's true, so now I'm telling you it's on the finest fine print. Because that was then and this is